parts in this airplane on Pro Sim 737. You can't crossbleed on idle? Really? Are you sure? Is that really what it is? Okay, so, but it's not changing the result. Okay, so are you saying Pro Sim is broken? Because I don't remember having to ever do that. I don't remember ever having to do this. That's really weird. Yeah, I don't remember ever having to do that. So maybe Pro Sim is broken. That's interesting. Well, flight, I did crossbleed starts without increasing the throttle just fine. So that's interesting. Yeah, I never touched the throttle when I was crossbleed starting. All right. All right, you guys better tell ProSim that they're wrong. Tell ProSim that they're wrong, and their $1,500 software is trolling you. That's what I've learned today. That's what I learned. It's okay. All right, so the SID, I think we normally just go like 9 or 1,000 for that. Pretty normal. All right, let's do taunt, Gen 2. I wouldn't be in the 737 if it wasn't for the NGU, by the way, just because I was in it, a real 737 sim for a week, but I'm so excited about this that I don't care. I'm not burnt out by it anymore. Well, that's weird because, like I said, there must be something wrong with ProSim then, because we were doing it was just fine. And I don't remember having to do that at all. So that's really weird. I don't know. Either way, let's get moving without enough delay from that. I wonder, okay, so everyone said that you have to be careful with the steering, but oh yeah, oh yeah, what? At the end of the range, like in the middle of the range, it feels about the same as before, I think. But at the edge of the range, wow, it's like drift. It's like Tokyo Drift. Holy crap. I guess people aren't crazy then. I mean, I'm using some pretty good rudder pedals, so. No, I know that, Wolfie, but like I said, it could be ProSim, who knows. Actually, real talk, where am I supposed to go? I don't see taxi lines. Let's see. Oh, okay, so I do go around. Looks like. Yes, 757. I know, it's, imagine saying people aren't crazy online. I'm making crazy claims today, apparently, just all my claims. Okay. This is really weird. I feel like it's taking me more N1 to move than I should need to, but I don't know. Who knows? I mean, this is what happens. You go from you go from a full simulator to this, and so everything is off for you. Like you know, how much I feel like I have to move everything is off. You know, throttles especially, but wow, this is dude, this is so touchy. I'm barely touching my pedal, my rudder. Wow. Like, in a way it's easier, but in a way it's not. That's kind of crazy. Feels like I'm like racing my 737. It turns so easily. Anyone else? Like, seriously? That's so weird. Oh, if you guys are wondering why there's no overlay, it's because it doesn't work. It's actually like non-functional, so I was like, oh well. So yeah, that's why there's no top bar. All right, so we're gonna, yeah, that's really, wow. I mean, they did say that they're gonna put out an update so you can change it, but that's kind of nuts. I can see like everyone spinning out with that. That's just so touchy. Like, I'm moving my axis like 3% and it's doing that. Like, I can show you how much it's moving. It's not very much at all. Let's see. MFG something. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, MFG. Oh, flight. I've never flown a transport airliner. You could do a crossplay to idle. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know why ProSim was letting us do it then. It's weird. Who knows? Could be a bug. I don't know. So what have you guys been up to really quick while we're taxiing? I mean, you guys, we can talk about it later too, but what is new, guys? I was away for a little while. Did nothing happen? I mean, obviously WorldFlight happened, but we raised $9,500, which is amazing. I'm proud of that. I think that's really cool that people are, you know, so generous and we're part of that. I really am just, I was not expecting that at all. All right. We're like halfway down. We're doing like 18 knots. Seems legit. All right, so yeah, I'll show you guys how little I'm moving this, okay? So like, this is the center, okay? I'm barely okay, 5%. I'm barely moving my center. That's kind of a lot for how much I'm moving. Do you guys agree or no? Like, if you, I don't know, it just seems like a lot. Like, it just seems like it was more resistant. I don't know. I find that interesting, though. It could be just one of those things where it's like, you know, we've had it one way for so long and we just don't get it. But it's I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, Soraka, I mean, somewhat, but like the old NGX was definitely like more resistant to rudder movements. Like it was more, you know, you had to really kind of give it more rudder axis, and now it feels like you barely even have to move your rudder. It starts turning. I mean, obviously it's the tiller, but you get what I'm trying to say. It's the tiller or rudder or whatever. I mean, we're using a rudder instead of a tiller, but in general, it was definitely, it took more effort. Is this the payware Zebo? Batoin, what does that even mean? People said that on other people's streams. Is this payware Zebo? Is that a new thing? That's really funny if it is. That's yeah. Is it the payware Zebo? Like I've said many times, I think what Zebo does for freeware is great, but I don't know. Oh, you're the creator? Okay. Well, that's good. Because I was worried that people were actually going around and asking that. I was like, what? I was a little worried. I was a little stressed for a second. Alright, so we're gonna go and hold short. Alright, taxi off. Probe on. Alright, let's do it. Oh, yaw damper is important. I'm glad. This is why you check the overhead. You can easily miss one thing. Okay, otherwise we're fine. Yeah, we'll start my clock here. Now we can say that Zebo came out first than the PMDG 738 and therefore has more experience on building a quality aircraft. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we already have enough we already have enough bad arguments in this community. We don't need that. Okay, let's not. This is not. All right, chat, here we go. Please buckle up. If you did not know, it is important and required by federal law. Capital. Okay, here we go. I don't know what that master caution is. Oh, doors. Shouldn't be doors. I have the doors closed. No, that might be a bug. I checked them and they were closed. All right, 8 knots. Oh, that's a new sound. Interesting.
V1.
V1.
Rotate. V2.
That is super interesting. Okay. Later, Seattle. All right, gear up. And yes, if you guys are wondering, no, that's not cool. Come on. I didn't want to use the key. That's not nice. Come on, man. All right, I'm over it. I'll do some hand flying in a sec. I just want to check everything out. Do you guys know if the flight model feels different? What do you guys think? Does anyone have any thoughts on that? How the flight model feels? Wait, you're locked in the lavatory? Oh no, that's not good. All right, let's go flaps 1. So yeah, there's some new sounds. That's definitely for sure. All right, so that goes up. No, bad. Should not have done that. Okay. All right, let's fly this manually. Okay. Just want to see how this feels. So it was already trimmed, so as long as I pay attention, we don't really worry about anything else. Okay, I don't know why it's ignoring my speed constraint. That doesn't make sense. Hey, what's up, Mike? Thanks for the 3 months. I appreciate it. Why is it ignoring 250 noms? And VNAV. That's weird. Don't understand that either. Maybe I was supposed to set speed, actually. Maybe that's why. Not sure. Patoyne, honestly, I don't even care. I really don't. I'm over it. Hey, John. WorldFlight was good. Yeah. Yeah, we raised a lot of money, and they were great people, and it was not what I expected. Like, I wasn't really sure exactly what to expect, but it was not what I expected at all. It was really cool, and people were really generous, and I'm just impressed with that. I really am. I am impressed. We had 9. The amount that we calculated was 9,500. Yeah, 9,500 was what we calculated, which is really cool. So it'll help the families, and that's really cool for us. Hey, Delu, how are you? Hope you're well. So yeah, if anyone that was here is curious and wants to ask questions, now is a good time. Sorry about the long. I really tried to prepare for everything, but you know, I'm over it. Flight sim, it will be flight sim after all. Yeah, Delu changed the name again. Not that I have a problem with that. Not that I have an issue with that. The switch clicks and everything sound better? Yeah, right? That's really true. I feel the same way. In the NGXu, yeah, I think the sounds are a lot better. I do too, man. All right. So yeah, if you guys want to know I don't know, for me, the cool thing was, besides people being so generous, I guess, like, I'm just impressed at how well we were able to get through all the legs, because we had a lot of technical issues. Wow, this is really cool. There was a lot of technical issues, but we still, you know, were able to pull through, like, work together, and figure it out and get back on track. So that was nice. That we didn't fall too behind in the end. So that was cool. And there were some really cool flights. I think my favorite flight that I did, it's on the VODs if you guys go and look for it on the WorldFlight on the channel we streamed on. There was a really cool, so I did a flight to Dubai and the controllers were really good and that was really fun. I really liked that. There's also a flight where I landed from the right seat on one of them. So I did land from the right seat once. That was actually pretty good too. Yeah, Sparky, like, that's really true. Yeah, like crew resource management's not something that people always like jump in and understand. And it makes sense because like when you're on desktop, you're used to do everything alone. And I understand that, but I tried to remember, you know, that that's not how it is. Oh no. Neor, I'm sorry to hear that. That's rough. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're okay though. Jeez. Hey, Flight Sim Pilot. Yeah, this is the NGXu. Yeah, how are you? Yeah, so there was this, that right seat flight. There was a controller that kept confusing our call signs. Was that the same flight where he kept saying Delta 209 continue approach? Yeah, there was this flight where we were on like center, right? Yeah, so we're on center, okay? Like we're still like probably 200 miles from the airport. And the controller keeps saying Delta 209 continue approach. And I'm just like, I just respond with what he says because I'm like, I'm over it. I don't care enough to argue. But like, the frequency's busy. It's not worth arguing. But I was like, okay, I don't understand, I guess. It was weird. I was like, I thought I was on my flight plan, but okay. My bad. I don't know. But it was fun, yeah. I'm happy I got to be part of the cause, and like I've talked before about how I've wanted to do charity things and I never figure out, well, what charity do I want to do and how do I want to do it and blah blah blah. And I'm not saying I won't now, but like it was cool that I kind of got to do that, you know, in that way. So I'm glad that I did not well, I'm glad that I decided to go because I was on the fence for a bit, but it was really, really worth it. Yeah, there was a Delta 205, a Delta 225, and an American 252. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And some of you guys even went into the stream and donated to the hospital, so just thanks to everyone that was able to do that. If not, it's okay. I just wanted to say that we appreciated it. I had an oil engine, so if you guys don't know, for everyone that didn't get a chance to like watch or whatever, but we do every $50 is a failure. And I got an oil engine bypass failure, so I had to descend and then do a few other things. And I also had a pack failure. I had a pack failure and a wing. It's like one of these, but I can't read it. It's like the wing overheat failure. Oh, the wing overheat failure? You're like, what is that? Or are you talking about engine oil bypass? Which one? Because they were both kind of weird to me too. Oh, Neor? Reinstalled X-Plane, went to download. Errors exceeded download limit. Oh no, rip. Is it the new one or something? Is that why? No, Neor, I'm glad you donated to any team. I mean, we were all like, honestly, I don't, like, as much as we appreciate you know, it was great for us to raise what we did. Like, I'm just happy that people were so kind, you know. That's all I care about. So what do you guys think of the sounds in this plane? Some people were saying they were kind of on the fence, but I think they're probably better than the old default ones, right? Like, even besides the clicky sounds, even like this, even just like the general like flight deck sound right now seems better. I don't know. Oh, Neor, yeah, I'm probably not going to get that. I'm not one to subscribe to streaming services, but I know it was a big deal today on Twitter. Megawatt? No, I would never count on that. And honestly, Megawatt, I don't know what you were missing out on now that, I mean, there's the new codec now on VATSIM, so, I mean, I feel like with how active Europe ATC is on VATSIM, that you're not really missing out. I don't know. It's just my thoughts, but I don't know. Like, every time well, I shouldn't say it. People tell me that it's pretty frequent that they see that there is, you know, ATC and stuff like that. And the new audio, so that was another thing, is that I was at WorldFlight, and WorldFlight's on VATSIM, and I was using the new codec, and I mean, there's a couple small issues with it, but it was pretty awesome, actually. Megawatt, I don't understand what you mean. I don't know. I mean, I was using the new codec, like, we used vPilot. Which was a client. They were entering people into giveaways for every donation. Oh, it is illegal in Canada? Oh, really? But it's not in Australia? Interesting. Wolfie, I mean, it's whenever a controller is online. Does that make sense? Like, I mean, you can always fly, but you can be flying and there could be no ATC, or you could be flying and then a controller comes online. And VATSIM is top down, so like they will control like all of you, like all of the, you know, sectors or whatever, like all of, I don't know if sector's the right word, it's like all of the roles really is like probably the best way to describe it. Oh, I didn't know that, Neor. I mean, Neor, I would say that I mean, you could probably argue that you didn't know. Well, Wolfie, what do you mean, what areas do they cover? I don't understand. So what I'm saying is, like, you have all the centers that you have in real life, okay? But unlike real life, they're not all staffed. Like, it's whenever someone that's like certed like logs on to control, like that, whether it's the center, you know, whether it's like an airport, whether it's like an approach controller, a center controller, a tower controller. Like, Wolfie, like, I don't know what I'm not conveying here. Like, I'm saying that any like, it's not that it's not covered, it's that like it's not guaranteed. But at the same time, you know, you only get half of the US, you know, on what you're, you know, on PE, so like it's a weird thing. Hey NorCali, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Neor, you're probably right. I think it is. That's why they say it on like every single thing for giveaways, you know? Probably true. But yeah, thank you guys for all the resubs. Thanks for the welcome back. I appreciate it. This NGXu is interesting. Wow, we're doing pretty good on speed too, but yeah, I think the flight model is a little different. It could be because I'm heavier though, but I do wonder if they did any work on that. I don't really know. They said that it was like a lot. It was like a very high level. They did a lot of new things, so I do wonder. No, it's okay, Neor. I at least you're honest. At least you're honest. I appreciate it. So yeah, Megawatt. Swift? I don't understand what you're asking. I mean, like, I thought Swift was just a client. Like, there's a few clients, right? I don't know. I guess I don't understand what you're asking me. I don't know anything about that in particular. I was just saying, like, the new voice is really cool. I don't know. I love that bot. It has the best news. It's the first thing I do when it's my free time. Wow. Well, that's nice because, like, how do I put this, right? It's, I don't know. That's cool to me because I don't know. I try to provide you guys useful things, I guess. So, well, Neor, you don't need to. You don't need to. It's fine. I don't plan on deleting my server anytime soon. You know what I mean? Oh, they have a Discord? Yeah, I didn't know that. So did anything else happen? Oh, yeah. The Truers Northern California is coming out really soon, apparently, which is exciting. I'm excited about that, guys. That's hype, actually. Like, I understand, like, you know, MSFS 2020, like, don't spend money, you know, like, all that. I get it. But for me, like, in the interim, oh, that's center tanks. For me, in the interim, I'm excited. That's really gonna be interesting to see. So you guys should expect me to show you Truth Northern California, just so you know. But, like, holy cow. Like, holy cow. Like, look at that. Look at that bridge. Look at the Golden Gate Bridge. Like, wow. I mean, yes, MSFS will probably be even better, you know, I mean, pretty obviously, right? But like I said, in the current gen flight sim, it looks all right, you know? And I know, you know, ortho and blah, 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 but I don't know. Has there been previews of the NG3? What do you mean? For MSFS? Well, so this is the P3D version, NorCali. When you buy this version, you get the same amount discounted on the MSFS version. But yeah, so I guess I don't understand what you're asking. Maybe my brain just doesn't work today. But I feel like I'm pissing people off. I don't know. Oh, well, my camera is moving really fast. I don't know why that is. Oh, well, so NorCali, this is the NGXu. It's still an NG. It's not a Max, though. The Max, yeah. I think that's a project along with MSFS. I don't think it's meant for, I don't think it will be for P3D. Megawatt, I don't know who you're hearing that from, but I think I've talked about this like 50 times now. And they wrote on their website that it wasn't. So I don't know where you're getting that from. I feel like a lot of people just like hear one thing and then are like, oh my gosh, it's true. It must be true. I don't know. I have nothing to gain. That's all I have to say. I have nothing to gain. I just try and make people's lives better. That's all. Yeah, so the NG3 is not for P3D. It's for MSFS, which is the Max. Well, it was on Facebook. Okay, but who posted this? I'm asking who posted this because I really want to know. Yeah, Facebook tilts me. I don't go on Facebook. Facebook is like tilt source number 2. Tilt source number 1 is like AvSim, but tilt source number 2 is Facebook. Facebook is the same place where we learned that ImagineSim isn't making LAX until MSFS, and that pisses me off because, well, the irony of that is that I have no interest in flying into LAX in real life. It's like one of the only airports I think I have no interest in ever going through. Like, there's a lot of airports I want to see, but LAX is not one of them. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it's rough. LaGarbage. Yeah, I know about LaGuardia, but apparently aren't they doing stuff already though? NorCali? Like, I'm in airport planning and development, so I've seen some stuff, I think. Well, Megawatt, it's probably not factual then. Like, Megawatt, I'll put it this way. Reading your news off a Facebook group is like is like getting facts from like a clearly, I'll put it this way. I try really hard to not like say stuff without any backup, like any sources. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one, Chief. You can tell I'm grinning, and it's because I don't know what else to say, because that's just funny to me. I don't know. But yeah, Megawatt, it's literally been written on the website like back in July that it wasn't subscription. So, and I think I've said this 50 times. I bet that same Facebook group probably says that Twitch streamers are terrible because we have subscription. We actually think that you should support us. I know, it's terrible. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not saying that they're saying that. I could care less about a Facebook group, but what they think about me or anyone else. But yeah, I would wager on that. People come up with the most ridiculous things, and all I'm doing is bringing you what's written. That's all I'm saying. Like take it for what you want. But like, you know, it's not up to me to make up your mind about anything. I just try to have mature discussion. That's all. I don't know. That's it. That's all, folks. I don't know if I put in 2.8 left or 2.8 right. I don't remember that. Oh, do you guys know if you can light up the FMC in the NGXu? I didn't see that, so I don't know how to do it. I don't remember. Because the FMC in our sim is always backlit. So, mature discussions, I'm in the wrong room. Sparky, are you sure? You're probably okay. Is it pedestal backlight? Back here? Wrong airplane, yeah. Wrong, back here. Yep, you're right. Okay. Yeah, it's panel. Cool. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, I think our backlight for this is always on, so yeah. What was I doing? Oh, right, I was checking the runway. Yeah, 2.8 right's what I got. Okay. Those flights not that long. You guys, I did some long legs at WorldFlight. I did like a 3.5 hour flight. I mean, it was cool, don't get me wrong, but I would never sit through a flight that long if I wasn't in a real simulator. It's just not worth it. Yeah, the pedestal lights look good now. They're actually like not like pixelated, like, yeah, it's so nice. Like, this is so good. Wow. Like, wow, I've been waiting for this for like, it feels like forever. Like, wow. I know it seems really stupid to like be excited about that, but when you've done hundreds of legs and not had that, it's really great to have that. Wait, Megawatt, what do you mean? I don't understand. 3 days. But yeah, Mike, that is amazing. Maybe you got pants, F. That's so mean. Maybe you got banned. That's so mean. Jeez, someone's... Mike, have you started drinking already? Like, what's wrong? It's so harsh. Yeah, this lighting is just so good. I'm just so happy. It's so crazy, man. Oh, jeez. I can't even tell. I can't even say. Oh, where's the lights for this, though? I don't remember. I should remember. You're into your 13th hour? I'm sorry. I hope you're almost done. Hopefully. Okay. Oh, is it? Oh, is it down here? No yawning. Why? Cause you will yawn if I yawn. I don't know about this one, Mike. I don't know. I mean, I'm getting a light above me. That's kind of cool, though. But that's not what I'm looking for. That is not what I want. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Mike. There's only 2 switches. Left of the yoke. Oxygen. And that's it. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. That's all I've got. All right, take your seatbelt off before you guys make a mess. I meant like under the PFD, but meh. Oh, is it? Is it really? Oh, that? But I thought there was a light like here. Is it not? This? I don't know. I don't know. It's okay, it's Tuesday, so we've all been there. We're all tired. Wait, so did anyone watch that? Did anyone watch that interview with the Aerosoft guy? I didn't watch it because I didn't care, but yeah. Do you guys? Is anyone excited about the A330? That interview was cringe. Uh-oh, what was wrong with it? What was wrong with it? Tell me all about it. Why was it cringe? Dude, bro, you just posted cringe. You are going to lose subscriber. Must be bad if that's the case. Where's that meme? Oh, it comes up immediately. Bro, you just posted cringe. You are going to lose a subscriber. Wait, is it sponsored? Is it sponsored coverage? Really? I didn't know that. I figured it was just news. Oh, FS Elite at FS Weekend coverage is provided by Aerosoft. I see. Huh. Interesting. I did everything wrong. See, here's my problem, guys. I'm too honest. Like, I can't just sit back and like say nothing until like okay, I don't necessarily have a problem with FS Elite right now, but like I don't understand like why they take so long to do a review of something. Like they just posted a review of True Earth Washington. I think that came out. When did that come out? August? I don't remember, but like it almost feels like they delay reviews so that the developers they have relationships with, like Orbex and Aerosoft, don't get pissed off and then don't sponsor posts. Like, don't pay them. I don't know. Like, maybe that's like really conspiracy, but it's really weird to me sometimes. I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know about like, I'm not saying I'm like exempt from wanting to make, you know, if it's a good business relationship, but like there's a limit for me. I've turned down a lot of opportunities that I didn't think you guys would like. I'll put it that way. A lot. Dozens. A lot of things that I didn't do because I didn't think you guys would enjoy it. And I've tried really hard to do that. Hey, James. How are you? I enjoyed spending the week with you, man. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for everything. I really do appreciate it. Oh, really? NorCali? Okay. I didn't know you were part of them at one point. Yeah, it's weird, Neor. It's weird. I thought you were paid by MS. No, Sparky, I would have disclosed it. It's FTC guidelines that I have to disclose. If I was being sponsored, I would have to disclose that. That would be disclosed verbally and in titles. I was just trying to show that I was a source for discussion, not that I knew anything that you didn't. Yeah, no. You have to disclose that it's sponsored. Oh, wow. NorCali, that's a long time ago, isn't it? That must be a while. What's iFlySimX? Hey, Ryan. I enjoyed spending the week with you too, man. Thanks so much. You guys did great. I'm happy with how everything went. I really am. You guys were great to meet and everything. Do I, Sparky? Do I? I don't know about that. Maybe. Yeah, Mike, like, do you think that do you think it just takes that long to do a good review? Like, I don't know. It's weird. Or maybe they save review posts for when there's not a lot of news to get like page views back up. I don't know. Maybe it's like their strat. I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. They could probably be a lot worse, but I don't know. Yeah, probably, Mike. Oh, really, Neor? That's cool. That's pretty cool. Sounds like, anyway. So yeah, James, I'll talk about your question later. Just stick with me for a bit if you have a little time. It just feels wrong to review a product more than a couple weeks after release. Yeah, right? I don't know. It's weird. Yeah. That's why I try to cover things when they're new. If I'm interested in it and I can get a key for it, I'll cover it. I mean, you guys know I covered True Earth Washington before release too. I covered True Earth Washington before release, which was great. I enjoyed doing that. That was fun. I might try and do it with NorCal if I can. I should probably just get in touch with them. But yeah, I mean, if I can do that, I will. You know, you know. Oh, did it take you some time to get over the jet lag, James? Yeah. Yeah, NorCali. What do you mean how the product will be acquired? Like for review? Like whether it's press key or bought themselves? Yeah, maybe it's different because I do live reviews and maybe it's not as like organized as, say, like an article, based on the data that I have, people trust video reviews more than anything else. The data from the Navigraph survey suggests that people like influencer videos, like any YouTuber or streamer, they would trust more than written articles. And I'm not saying that to toot my own horn. I'm just saying that, like, I think it's because the way that we try to do it is that it's in the moment. Like, I try really hard to do blind reviews. Like, even for the NGU, all I did was make sure that my volume levels were good enough. Like, I think they're good right now. And that it works. That's all I did. Well, yeah, Norcali, I mean, I get it. That's fine. I'm not trying to start drama. It's just a discussion, by the way. I hope that's clear. Sometimes your head just spins about those things, you know? Oh, really, Norcali? Are you saying you're really only on streams or what? Yeah. I mean, I try to just, you know, make a decent use of your guys' time too, covering some things. Oh, really, Norcali? Are you just gonna wait until, you know, Microsoft comes in? Yeah, no, I understand, Neor, and I understand ageism in flight sim is a problem. I mean, I've dealt with it for you since I've dealt with being discriminated against for my age since I started simming, so I understand. Like, I'm aware of that. Like Neor, even when I was doing like DCSA 10 and I knew so much about systems that I could talk to like people who worked on the real airplane about questions from technical manuals that it still happened to me, you know what I mean? So there's really no limit to that, unfortunately. You just kind of have to like do you and try to not care, you know, do things, you know, some people will like it, some people won't. I mean, it's a really hard thing because like we're like, as a human, like I think that people want to be accepted for who they are, but like how old you are doesn't mean intelligence or maturity. Wow, my gear handle's up. That's cool. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, it's a interesting topic, I guess. But like, there's a lot of smart people who are younger and older, and there's a lot of dumb people who are younger and older. It's just the way the world is, you know? Like, yeah, I don't know. After being in real aviation, the lack of realism, my slow computer, yeah, no, Norcali, I understand, man. Like, there's a lot of issues still. I mean, hopefully, you know, we can get past that. Hey, Fly Purdue, how are you? Thank you so much. How are you, man? It's good to see you, Pete. I hope you're well. What is new, dude? What's going on? Welcome in, guys. I appreciate it. What's up, Swedish Meatball? That's an amazing name, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Pete, I hope your stream was great. Thank you, man. I like your emotes. They're great, by the way, just so you know. But you know your emotes are great. That's pretty obvious. What's so funny, though? No, NorCali, what I mean, like you said, I taught PPL ground school at 18. Like, I'm not saying ageism doesn't happen in real aviation, but I'm saying, like, it's easier on the internet because you're more exposed to people in different... You're more exposed to people in different age groups. Does that make sense? Like, you probably were seeing the same people all the time, so like they had a personal impression of you, whereas on the internet it can be harder to break that barrier. Even with, you know, this, it still can be difficult for some people. Some people don't trust people until they're in like a one-on-one situation, you know? It's kind of weird. No, it's not necessarily weird, like I get it, but it's a weird situation. You need to make more misclick? Okay, Pete, no worries. What did you do, Pete? What was going on in your stream today? So for those of you that are just coming in, my name's Will. If you don't know me, I was at WorldFlight USA, and this is my return stream from WorldFlight USA, and we raised $9,500 for all children's in St. Petersburg, and I'm really excited about that. That was great, and we're flying the new NGU. It came out while I was, it came out like just a few days ago. So that was cool. So checking that out. Some pretty cool stuff going on here with that. So thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate it. Oh, Engine Fire returned San Francisco. Wow. Look at you doing those procedures. That's pretty cool though. Yeah, Fly Purdue. I had to do an oil engine bypass failure when I was at WorldFlight. That was cool. I had to descend and then figure it out. Stuff like that. Pack failures, you know. What else did I have? I had like wing overheat or something. I forget the exact like technical name. I don't have the QRH with me right now. Like we had a QRH, but I don't have the one that we were using. Yeah, I am alive, McLord. I was gone at WorldFlight. Hope you're well. Yeah, it was great though. It's good to be back though. I'm glad to see everyone. Oh yeah, I saw there was an update for that. I glanced over that. So yeah, did anyone else get this? What do you guys think about it? Yeah, what do you guys think about this add-on so far? Oh, I'm gonna turn on the wing lights. I wonder if they're better now that it's PBR. Oh, that's pretty cool. I thought I fixed this. Let me redo that. I thought I fixed this earlier. Wow, that's pretty cool. Look at that. Look at that. I feel like this looks so much better, actually. I don't know about you guys, but personally, I think it does. I think it's a lot more realistic this way. Wow, that's really pretty. That's pretty cool. Hey AJ, I enjoyed meeting you again. Thanks for hanging out with us during WorldFlight. Oh, it was duct overheat? Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, it was duct overheat, I think. Singles Day in China on November 11th. What is Singles Day? I saw that, but I don't understand. Is it what it sounds like? Well, the cool thing, Neor, is you get the discount on the MSFS version, and I was like, well, I'm probably gonna buy it anyway, so I might as well just do it now. But I'm excited because, I mean, we've been talking about the NG. I mean, the NG3 we've been talking about really is what we were talking about originally in like early 2018, but still, you know, can't complain, right? Let's be honest, you can't complain. Yeah, AJ. It was fun to do a flight with you. If you guys didn't know, I did a flight with AJ there too. So did you guys recover yet? I didn't, so I didn't get home until 10 p.m. Sunday. Because my flight got delayed like 2 hours, so I had to take a later shuttle, and so I didn't get home till 10:30. It was kind of rough. I should have gotten home. I should have got home at 5:30. So that was a little yikes, but whatever. All that matters is that everything was fine. So, all right, chat. Question. Did you guys okay, did the did the CRJ come out, or is it not out yet? I think it's is it being tested or something? I don't know. Okay, so it's being tested. Okay. I'm gonna wait. It could be cool. I mean, I'll see what happens with it. Although I have the Flight Somewhere Learjet and I don't fly it, so I don't know if I should even buy that until I fly that. I got that a long time ago though. A long time ago. Oh, 2 to 3 weeks? Oh, that's not that long, but wow. Hi, Will. Can I post a pic? Yeah, Megawatt. Go ahead, man. Yeah, I don't care if you guys post screenshots at all. I don't care. We also have Discord for that, though, Megawatt. Not that I care if you put them in chat, but we have a channel for that. And people post some, like, really good... I should say, I don't give enough credit. Some people, like, you guys are active in here. There's a lot of, like, really good images in here all the time. Like, it's really impressive to me at, like, what you guys put in here. Although sometimes people go a little off topic, but either way. There's some really cool, like, this was really good. I thought this was amazing to look at. I saw this when I was at WorldFlight, I think. Yeah. Or I was like at dinner and I clicked into Discord and I was like, wow, that's really, look at that. That's so cool. Like, holy cow. But yeah, yeah, you guys really do some amazing aviation shots there. It's pretty cool. All right, so we're a little bit from SFO. Not that far though. I need to check my profiles. Yeah, it's just this NGXu makes the 737 fun again, honestly. Like, it's just looks so much nicer. The thing about the old NGX was that flying it at night was not fun because the lighting interior was so bad. Like, if you look at this and you look at the old NGX lighting, you're like, oh my gosh, how did you fly that at night? Like, it's not, you can't even, it's like crazy. Like, if that was the only difference, it would be enough, in my opinion. Like, it's so much better. That would be enough. But like the PBR exterior though is like so nice. Hey Dark Bolts, it's good to see you, man. I hope you're well. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. It's good to see you too. Hey Finches. How's it going, Finches? Hope you're well. Yeah, I missed you guys. I mean, it was nice that some of you had the chance to stop by on the WorldFlight stream and donate. I really appreciate that. You know, but either way, I understand, you know, like a lot of my flights were at awkward times, so I understand that a lot of people probably were asleep. The freezing, the weather decided to get into single digits. Yeah, it's pretty cold where I am too. Dark Bolts. Hopefully you're okay though. It's pretty cold where I am though. It's not that cold. I think it's like 30s or something, like 30, obviously Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's like 40 right now, which is like not bad at all for where I live. Like it's totally tolerable. But yeah, Megawatt. Oh, really, Dark Bolts? Yeah, I know you were hanging out, but like I said, I know like for a lot of people, a lot of my audience is US, so I just assumed that a lot of people wouldn't be able to watch. Yeah, going from 85 in Florida to 27. Is it really that cold in Texas right now, Ryan? How much is this plane? Wolfie, it's $100, but the purchase price goes towards the MSFS version when it's released for MSFS. So like you spend the $100 now, but whatever the price is of the MSFS version is discounted by this price. So in a way, it's kind of like you're not actually paying. I don't know. Like for me, you're not actually paying $100. Does that make sense? Storm, did I pass my sim check ride? I mean, let's see. I would say so, considering I had an oil engine bypass and I figured it out. And then also I landed from the right seat. So I think so, Storm. I don't know. I didn't crash either. I didn't crash and I dealt with failures, so that's pretty much win-win for me. My favorite flight though, Storm, I was talking about it. I flew into Dubai and the controllers were really good once I got there, and that was cool. I enjoyed that a lot. They like vectored us into off the ILS into a visual approach, and it was really fun. That was awesome. And it's funny how when you're in a simulator, as much as you would like to have scenery, it doesn't matter nearly as much when you have a full flight deck, if that makes any sense. When you have a full simulator, you don't care as much about visuals, even though they do matter. Like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't care, but definitely doesn't care. You don't think about it that much. Yeah, we did a Manchester. So I flew with AJ to Manchester, and that was cool. And you did good on helping me out with that. That was nice. But there wasn't a flight. There was another flight that I did where I was glad I wasn't FO. I think it was like, it was hard to hear or something. Well, AJ, it's funny for you too, because you went from, a lot of people go from desktop to a full sim. They don't go from nothing to a full sim. Like, I think you'll still enjoy this, but it's definitely not the same, you know? Honestly, this might sound weird, but the main reason that I even still enjoy flight sim is because of, like, talking to you guys. I mean, I'm not saying I don't. I'm just saying that when you go from a desktop to that, back to this twice, it's not that I don't enjoy this. It's just that I think I would get bored without that extra thing. So Finches, no, it used to, but the motion platform got damaged. So all the motors don't work, right? Like none of the motors work. So it has to be repaired or something. So it's just fixed. It used to be though. All of the motors got water damage though. Yeah, that would be cool, AJ. That would be cool. Oh, really, Storm? Yeah. Yeah, no, Finches. It's supposed to be, but it's just that the motors don't run right now. Honestly, though, as cool as motion is, Finches, like I was just saying, the full flight deck is the most important part, in my opinion. I truly believe that. Like after, like I've done full motion, I understand the desire for it. I think it's cool, but it's not needed. That's just my opinion, but like now that I've done both, you know? Oh, really, Dark Bull? I know nothing about snowboarding, but that's an interesting analogy. Yeah, it's, I didn't think about it that way. Full flight deck FS98. Storm, I hate to break it to you. ProSim doesn't run on FS98. Sorry. Unlucky, man. It does not. ProSim does not run off FS98. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, Street Boss. Thanks. Hope you're doing well. FS4 on floppy, yeah. How many floppy disks did those old Sims take, by the way? Do you guys know? I wonder if anyone has like the floppy disks. How many floppies did those take? Street Boss doing good. I'm glad to hear it. You were a sim tech? Oh, Finches. I don't know if you've told me about that. That's really interesting, though. If the job paid somewhat well, that's something I would be interested in, maybe. I don't know. Oh, FS4 needed 1. Okay, but what needed 6? Like FS98? Or I thought, wouldn't that be on CD though? Wouldn't that be disc by then? All right, no worries, Ryan. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. No worries. It was a good job. The 90s 767 wasn't fun to maintain. The graphics card used flip switch. Oh gosh, that's like retro as hell. Man, we have it so easy now, don't we, Finches? All I have to do is wait for the 3080 Ti. Have you guys seen that RTX 30 stuff? It's super interesting. Apparently it's supposed to be cheaper somehow than RTX 20, which I don't know. That's interesting. That would be cool. But I do plan on upgrading to RTX 30. By then, I will be tapped out on my GPU for sure. Like the 10 series, like it's weird, right? I say that. It's not that the 1080 is not relatively good when you look at like the overall spectrum of like benchmarks and PCs, but for what I'm doing, it's not going to be enough. I need to get that. I need to get RTX 30. And I'm really glad that I'm waiting for it because RTX 30. So if you guys didn't see, the 3080 Ti is supposed to have 16 gigs of VRAM, which is really cool because RTX 20 did not have that unless you went to a Titan X and it had like 24. So that's really cool. Oh, you think that it's... So wait, no, Soraka, sorry. I guess I phrased poorly. What I meant was... I didn't realize that it wasn't selling well because Thraka, like, at that time, I think we were still coming off of the whole GPU price inflation thing because of crypto, right? I don't know. Maybe that was after that. Maybe that was, like, later than when that was happening. I remember when the 20 series came out and they were still GPU prices were all whack because of crypto mining was still a thing. Like crypto is still a thing. It's just that mining is like is a more of a niche thing. Like less people are trying to mine now. It's not as viable to mine for crypto now. I need more power. Yeah, I will. Don't worry. Trust me. You'll see. You will see. You will see, Dark. But yeah, Thraka, that's probably what happened. They were like, oh, well, we're not hitting sales targets. Let's try lowering the price. I really hope the RTX 3080 Ti is like 1,000. That would be great because... that would be sick. It really would be. Because it would make less, so like when you have a cheaper graphics card, so people forget, it shouldn't be AJ. You might have to refresh to get your resub alert. You have to manually do your resub alert. It shouldn't be off though. I never saw anything in chat, so that means that you need to refresh to activate it. And then click share or type in your message. All right, no worries, Mike. Thank you so much for the resub. Thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. Hey, Cessna. How you doing? Yeah, Finches. I don't know how saturated your guys' sim time was back then, but I know that nowadays, like, it's just whenever you can get in. Like, that's how much simulators are used, right? If I'm not mistaken. It's pretty interesting. All right, so we started our descent. Okay, I see the resub. It doesn't show months, though. I see the event. Thank you for the... That's weird. It just shows as a new sub. So thank you, AJ. I appreciate it, man. It looks like you have 6 months, at least. Thank you for that. Welcome back. I'm just doing that because I don't see your resub message, so... I'm looking at Black Friday deals. Any luggage recommendations? Storm, I don't know if you could ask me. The most important thing, Storm, is to find a suitcase that generally meets checked luggage requirements and that can fit a lot. Okay, there we go. Thanks for the 6 months, AJ. I appreciate it, man. There you go. Um, yeah, mobile sometimes doesn't do it correctly. It's weird. Don't make your hobby your job. Well, it depends, Finches, but I can see how that could become a chore for sure. I mean, it's easier now, right? Technology-wise. Tis easier now. Yeah, we'll see how my sim does going in. I think I have NorCal installed, so my PC's gonna get hit pretty hard, so we'll see how that goes. Hey, Jason, welcome back, man. Or Jacob, sorry, Jacob, what's going on? 10 years ago, I don't think I know what Fort Ran is. I don't think I know what that is. Hey, Kythrick, how are you, dude? It's good to see you. Hope you're well. Cessna, yeah, I got back from WorldFlight the other night, and it was great. I'm glad to see you guys, though, here. I'm excited about the NGU and stuff. Fort Ram was around when you were in high school? Oh, wow. That sounds interesting for sure. All right, guys. I have a small announcement. It's small. Well, it depends on how it depends on it. I don't know. I mean, some of you have been asking me about this for a while. A long time. Probably since I've been streaming on P3D, actually. But I did a thing. I don't know if I should be regretting this yet, but I did a thing the other day. I did a thing. Yeah, I don't know how big mine is, Storm. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. But I'm not sure. I left the wife. I'm not married yet. I'm 21. I really hope I'm not married yet. Honestly, if that's not harsh. So yeah, I joined VATSIM yesterday. And we'll see how it goes. But after WorldFlight, I decided to do that, and we'll see what happens. The reason that it was not obvious. So this is funny. This is how VATSIM works. So there wasn't a controller at Seattle when I logged on. Like there's controllers at Portland. There's an approach controller. There was a controller at but yeah, there isn't anything in NorCal right now. There is some centers. There's a Boston Center, Albuquerque Center, but there's no. I don't see any controllers where we're going, but we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll randomly log on. I'm surprised no one caught it earlier, because someone did a beep, 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 like a message. I got like a ping. I'm surprised no one noticed. Maybe that's also broken, even though I tested that all the audio sources are working. Maybe my volumes are just, I don't know how that's even possible, but Kaisrick, I'm flying United right now. Yeah, Kaisrick, the PBR on this is really good, so I don't mind doing that. It's really nice now. So yeah, as far as the suitcase size thing, the storm, I don't know. I'm at the point though, Storm, where I'm like, my suitcase works, and the trip I went on for WorldFlight was the longest trip I ever went on, and it still was enough. So I feel like I'm not in the market for a new piece of luggage yet. You know what I mean? I don't know. I haven't been looking. That's basically what I'm trying to say. I've not been looking for a new bag recently. So we'll be there in like probably 20 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes. Is this 280? Yeah, okay, so this is 280. It's probably for descent because the 737 doesn't like to descend without drag or a lot of speed. But yeah, I'm impressed with the lighting now. It's so much better. It's so nice. It's unbelievable, actually. It's like when you look at the old NGX, it's like I don't know why I didn't uninstall it. I just didn't for some reason. Hey, what's up, Just Smith? Thanks so much. How are you? I appreciate it. What's going on? We're just going into SFO right now. Yeah, I live in Washington, Just Smith. Yeah, I do. I'm in Washington. Really, Kythrick? What do you mean? I don't think that. I think it's way better than the old one. I don't know. A lot of people have different opinions, though, about what they think about what something looks like in Flight Sim, so I don't really like to get into that because it's so subjective. Let's be honest. There are so many people that say, like, one way or the other, whether it's X-Plane versus P3D, airplane versus airplane. I don't know. Oh, you are Just Smith. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, it's a small world. Flight Sim is a small world is what you find out, Just Smith. You know? Even with all the people I've met in doing this over the years, it's still a small world. Oh, really, Storm? You do? All right, so we're like halfway down. So we're not behind. That's the good news. Pretty much on track here. Oh, Just Smith, what are you planning to do? Let's do landing lights. All right, I might need drag after Bodega because we have to slow down. So, oh, by the way, guys, both of the times that I went into SFO, when I was going from Seattle to SFO, when I was coming home to SFO, like as my connection, they use spoilers. So I feel now like I've been doing it right this whole time. I heard spoilers deploy on both flights. Not that most people know, but I know. So I was like, oh, yeah, okay. What do you mean, oh, Kythrick? What do you mean, oh? Oh, okay, Storm, I gotcha. Oh, you're on Eastern Hops? Okay, Just Smith. Yeah, I've met them. They seem like nice guys. Well, Kythric, my friend Andy, who flies for Southwest, jokes all the time that I need a golden speed brake lever for all the times I don't need spoilers. So I'm sort of joking, but I'm sort of not. Yeah, he tells me that I use spoilers incorrectly, but I'm pretty sure at SFO you need them. Like right now, I think I don't because I don't have a tailwind. But yeah, I don't know. Weird. Oh, Kythric, I don't think I've ever. If I have gone on there, it's been a really long time. I can't remember the last time I opened TeamSpeak. I don't even know if I have it installed. I live on Discord. I am biased. Okay. I am biased, but I love it. So I that's all I ever think to use is Discord. Yeah, Kaiser, what do you mean have I talked about it? I think it's good that they're doing the discount on the other version because I mean, it makes a lot of sense because I mean, it's really smart considering what people are saying, you know, I don't want to spend money until MSFS, but they know, oh, they're going to get their value back. They're going to get their value back in the next platform. Oh, I don't know, Kythric. I don't really care. Honestly, Kythric, I think that they could have done way worse, so I'm over it. I don't know. Like, I wish it was less than 100, of course, but, you know, it's whatever. Like, I haven't been spending a lot of money on Flight Sim lately at all, so I don't feel guilty about buying it, especially since, you know, it's going to get credited back on the next one. I don't feel guilty because basically I'm spending $40 because I'm going to get it for MSFS. Like 99% sure, right? So yeah. We use spoilers above the Cascades. Oh, Storm, are you is that going into Seattle? Or that would make sense, but yeah, it definitely is. All right, so in this arrival, you overfly bricks, and then you pretty much just... Okay, so how we're doing this, let's do a heading hold. And then we'll descend. So let's go to 6,000. Let's go 240. I'm gonna vector myself out a little bit too. Kythric, a request. What does that mean? I mean, now would be an okay time unless it's this, unless there's a reason you have to wait. All I'm doing is descending, so not really much is happening. Like I don't have a controller, so right now, so it doesn't matter. There is no one controlling SFO right now, so a silent visual. Sparky, I probably have seen that IRL, though. I've probably seen that IRL when I was at SFO, but... Oh. Yeah, Kythric, I can do that. That's fine. Hello? Okay, we're fine. I think my sim froze. Don't crash, please. Yeah, Storm, that doesn't surprise me. I think I had the same thing happen when I came back from Vegas, too. Yeah, I'd rather land in Sunset anyway, Kythric. It's okay. So what are we looking at? Oh, you can see the lines? Yeah, what about it though? Was it not like that? I guess I don't understand why that matters. So the frame rate right now, guys, is really not the NGU. I think it's NorCal, just so you guys know. Like, all my threads are getting pushed here as usual when I do this. I don't think it's the NGU. Oh, is it, Kythric? Yeah, this is my first flight in this plane, so I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're new here and you're lurking, feel free to join our Discord, okay? It's free, and you get announcements when I go live, when I start streaming, and also, like, we have discussions, and there's a news bot, so you can keep up with, like, flights and news and stuff, like, all in one place. So it's pretty cool. So if you join, just say something in general, like, say hi, so we can, like, make sure you get added. But that's all you really have to do. But yeah, P3D is the real stress test, chat. Just so you know. You think Intel burn test is the real stress test? No, I think it's P3D actually. I don't know. All right, we're getting some turbulence. Let's slow down. Okay, I'm gonna vector myself to 120. I'm gonna put in the nav. Let me get some charts here. Okay, so this is 1117. Oh, that's the wrong radio. I'm being silly. Oh, it's actually not. It's actually this. Okay. Let's go auto brake 2. I did V speeds. Okay. Yeah, Kythric, I don't understand, like, if that matters, though. I guess I don't understand why you asked me to do that, if you don't mind explaining. Okay. I'm launching P3 really quick. Okay, Kythric, no worries. Oh, so you're just saying it's something different? You think it, but it's probably intentional, right? Like, you think it's a good thing? So we're doing decent on performance despite the buildings. Actually not bad. Okay, let's arm Loke. Hey, Celador. I use arrow keys and my mouse wheel, Celador, as chase plane. How are you doing, though? Why are we so far away? I intentionally vectored myself out a little bit. We're not really far away. This is like the 10 nautical mile scale, BD, but I just wanted to make sure there was enough spacing for the other people on the approach, because there's a couple other planes that are on the approach right now. So, and there's no controller. So I was just trying to make sure there was enough spacing. It's my TCAS even on? Should be, yeah. Okay. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure there was enough spacing. Celador, yeah. So I use arrow keys and a mouse wheel in chase plane for my view, my free camera. I'm on VATSIM BD, but there's no controller right now, so I was just using I was just trying to give them spacing. Okay. All right, watch this throttle airplane, please. Let's bring that in. All right. Get some spoilers. Now I need it. Smith, I don't know. Arrow keys? Yeah, no, it literally meant arrow keys. Like left, up, down, right. Like pressing the keys. I use them for panning. For free cam. Okay, let's keep the speed up and go for descent. Okay, that should be enough. The turbulence I'm getting is interesting, though. I wonder where that comes from. Oh, really, Kythrick? Yeah, I'm using MSAA2 right now because I'm only on a 1080. I was using SSAA, but I think this plane is more GPU heavy, so I'm trying to compensate for that because I don't have a better card right now. That's interesting, though. I didn't think about that. Kythrick, thanks. It's interesting. Okay. Oh, are we redlining or no? Oh, this is rough. How could this happen? Feels SFO, man. Good question, BD. That might be part of my problem I'm having right now with slowing down. I don't know. Good question. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it should be okay. It should be okay. All right. A little fast, but we'll be all right. I just wonder if it is the conditions. Oops. Yikes, bro. And what's a second of overspeed? It's fine. It's only a second. I flew pro sim. What can I say? I'm rusty. I'm not used to flying desktop planes. I don't know what to say. All right. Well, we got it in the end. Let's take the reins here. Kythric? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. I'll take a look in a bit here. I'm actually kind of glad you had me change the time of day because this is cooler anyway, if I'm honest. I like landing with this sky like that. So I'm cool with that. That's why, one of the reasons why I even did it. I was like, well, it's an excuse to do that. All right, watch it, watch the flare. All right, that's not too bad. Okay.
50, 30, 20, 10.
Oh, okay. I don't know how rough that was. I don't even know if Project Flybot's working right now. I think Project Fly, all the integrations are dead because they said that they know that they're broken, but they'll probably be dead until V4 Project Fly comes out. So I don't think any of those are gonna work. All right, flaps coming up. So yeah, sorry if you were looking for the minus 400. It's not. I think it's gonna be dead for a little while. It's okay though. I'm not worried about it. I just don't think people realize who they're used to it being there for fair reasons. All right, this is definitely squirrely, guys. Gotta watch that. Definitely squirrely. Wow. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if it's supposed to be like this or not. It's weird. Very weird. So I was gonna fly to San Diego because there was a controller, but I don't see anyone, so not sure what I'm gonna do. Yeah. I mean, not that I was counting on it because I know how it works, but it was a thought I had earlier. Feels like that when you yank the tiller. Yeah. No, you can, Kythric. It's only if you're really new in the stream. You have to be like really new. It's just for really new people to the stream because those Trojan bots only can harm people. They only come in when they're new accounts. So by having that auto purge, it prevents them from posting the link in the first place. But I haven't seen that in a while. It seems like it was a wave of it. I just kept it like that because of how well it worked. It was just a good protection. Hey, yeah, Flight Sim Pilot. Yeah, it's the NGU. Yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, this is cool. I didn't show this earlier, but I'm using this. Do you guys remember this? I showed this with the autopilot panel. I got it from Flight Sim Expo from Prop Wash. I'm using this because in P3D with the utility, in P3D with the utility, oh, it probably is. Thanks, LRP. Appreciate it. Yeah, so with the plugin they have for P3D for the radio panel and stuff, it works with anything because it's generic. Holy crap, Dave, what are you doing here? Oh my gosh, I feel so lucky, like no joke. How are you, man? Wow. What's going on? It's good to see you, Dave. Guys, if you don't know Sorcerer Dave, he's a freaking legend. He's one of the people that inspired me to be a flight sim caster in the first place from like the old days. Wow. What are you doing here? Dave, I just got back from WorldFlight, actually, the other day. This is my return stream from WorldFlight. So this is the new PMDG NGX. And also the other new thing, Dave, is that after the recent things that VATSIM has done, I decided to join the network. So I don't have a controller. There's no one controlling, but that is also new. So, but I hope you're doing good, man. I kind of like lurk around. I just kind of like lurk around what you're doing pretty often. Well, Dave, they fixed the code. There's a whole new like voice system. And the biggest thing for me that they changed that I should have probably explained earlier is you can log on as your CID now instead of your name. So that was the real kicker for me, though. Number one kicker for me is you can log on as your CID and not you don't have to log on as your name anymore. Those were the two things that really did it for me. So that was pretty cool. Wow, that's a really good model. Is that AI matching or is that... Wow, that's not bad. I think that was one of the guys that I came in with. So yeah, Dave, I mean, they definitely have done some things that I respect, I feel like. But I like your PMDG joke. That is so, like, that's so you. That's how I know it's actually you. I've done the same thing, though. I'm not, no harm, no foul. Yeah, LRP, the new codec obviously was running during WorldFlight, and that was nice. That was good. Oh, you do, Dave? Well, if you want to talk, you can always send me a DM, okay? Don't feel like you can't reach out to me. I hope you don't think I've changed in that regard. I hope that no one thinks that I'm, like, scary and you can't talk to me. Like, I will respond to your DM. Unless it's, like, super... The only time I don't respond to DMs is if you're asking me to join your Discord with no context at all. Like, if you just link me your Discord, I'm not going to join your Discord server with no context. With nothing written about what it's about. The other thing is, I mean, if you, like, keep messaging me and I haven't replied to you, it's not... But other than that, I mean, I answer, you know... I'd really try to respond, you know, and all that. So, yeah. Hey, Leyland, how are you? Hope you're well. It's good to see you. Thanks so much for stopping by. Did I switch to APU bleed? No, I didn't. I need to do that. All right, what was that master caution? Oh, air conditioning? That makes sense. Because it's dual bleed master caution. Okay, switch over. Wayne, am I going to do a world flight again? I would say it's more likely yes than no. Like, it's hard to say that right now, but I would say it's more likely yes than no. For sure. I had a really great time, and like, nope, I don't know. Like I said earlier, I've wanted to do charity stuff for a long time. I just didn't know what I wanted to do. And I don't know. For me, like, besides, you know, all the amazing people there, it's just a good way to, it's kind of like, there was something cool about being part of something bigger than myself. I really liked that. So I would say it's more likely yes than no for sure that I will go back. It was just too much fun, and too just how we, you know, the impact that we have together is more than the impact that we have apart. And I would rather be part of that, I feel like, than be alone. I mean, I'm not saying I would never do charity alone. I'm just saying that I feel like after seeing how much we can do, I would rather go and be part of that. You know, it's interesting. I didn't really know what to expect when I went either, but it was a lot more than I thought it would be, honestly. And it's just great to see, like, people, you know, this is something that I don't think I talk about enough, but it's a way that I try to live, which is that I feel like we get shoved, like, negativity gets shoved in our faces in, like, various forms and ways, whether directly or indirectly. But in reality, there are way more benevolent people and kind people than there are bad people. It's just that for, you know, news media profit margins, it's better to portray the world as a really dark place and that you can't trust people. But there's a lot more people that care about others than don't. And that's all that matters, is not what you control, but what not you being able to control other people, but you being able to be positive yourself. And, like, when I say positive, I just mean, like, doing your best to remember to think about other people. And that's really what WorldFlight's about, is just, like, you know, it's fun, and it's fun for us, and it's fun for all the teams, and it's fun for the ATC, but at the end of the day, it's about doing something for other people, not yourself. And I think that is something that Flight Sim doesn't always do enough of. Honestly, I don't know, but hey, Pilotage Flyer, how are you, man? I'm good. I got back from WorldFlight the other day, so this was my first stream back from WorldFlight. I hope you're well. Yeah, Sorcerer Dave. I don't know, but if you know this, but WorldFlight just happened, so that was my first time there. Oh, there's someone. Can you guys even hear VATSIM at all? Is my audio level too low? It might just be him. I spent some time tuning it though, but audio does vary. So I don't know if it's like okay. Yeah, Sorcerer Dave. It was great though. We raised 9,500 for all children's, and that was great. Yeah, Kythrick, the codec simulates the signal strength, which is cool. I like that. Thanks, Dave. I mean, like I said, you know, it's just great to do something for, you know, people other than myself. You know, like, that money is going to help people who are already deal with enough. You know, like I cannot imagine what it would be like to deal with like your child being in danger. And so for me, like that is enough for me. I don't need like I'm not saying don't tell me that. I'm just saying that that's all I need to know is that, you know, making a really hard situation like a little less you know, bad is just what matters to me. You know, like yeah. Oh, you are Pilot Edge Flyer? My Apple TV? That's cool. Yeah, like I said, it's good to see you, man. What do you mean you saw my pic with a J? Oh, AJ? Oh, AJ. Okay, A space J. I didn't understand what you meant. My bad. I understand now. Oh, so there's people arriving. Let me see if I can see them. Let me see if I can see them, guys. I'm on VATSIM, so maybe I can. Can I see airplanes? I don't think that's an airplane, but it might be. Oh, it's bad at dictation. Okay, that makes sense. No worries. Just wondering. Oh, that's an airplane, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. It's weird. It shows there's arrivals. I'm confused. What's up, Real Friday? I just landed. Oh, I need to get rid of that. I just landed. I was just chatting and stuff. Trying to see if I can see the arrivals. There were other people flying in. But I don't know if they've already landed or not. I cannot tell. Yeah, Wayne, I did. Like I said, there was another plane. Where am I? Right, so I'm here, and I think they disconnected, but he was like over here or something. But yeah, I saw other aircraft. Yeah, his signal, I know he's there, but I can't hear him very well. Real Friday, I don't know. I'm pretty tired actually, but I'm thinking about it. The only thing is, Real Friday, is I don't have a controller where I am. So I was kind of hoping that there was be someone here or here. Either like in Oakland Center or in LA Center, so I could go into Vegas or San Diego or something with ATC, but yeah. I mean, I'm using VATSPY. I don't really know what the difference is. I don't really know why you're linking me that, but I've seen this. It's not bad. I just feel like if I wanted a radar, I'd use Project Fly, but I don't know. So yeah, there is a couple other planes though. Oh, maybe they just landed. I don't know. Okay. I mean, the UI on this isn't bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that I feel like you would want to just use Project Flight Radar. But it's like, it's pretty cool, you know, like for being in the web. Seems like decently functional and everything. Yeah, where are they? Are they supposed to be over here? Huh. That's weird. Should I be able to see them? Hey, DJ Sean. WorldFlight was great. It was, let's see. WorldFlight was great. Like, just doing something for other people and meeting a bunch of people and everything, you know, it was great. No, but it shows they're on the ramp unless it's out of date. But I don't see them. I don't really care, but... Okay. Alright, I really should probably just go to bed. That's what I should do if I was wise. Have a sip of something and go to bed. Yeah, my sleep is still... Yeah, DJ Sean, I think I'm still catching up too. It's bad. I think I'm still catching up too. But yeah, I can tell. I am struggling. A little bit. Yeah, it's weird. I normally have more stream endurance than this. I don't know why I don't. It's only 8:30, but I just don't. I guess. I don't know, man. It's not jet lag. No, it's not jet lag. It's the lack of sleep that I had when I was returning. I had 4 hours of sleep before I spent 18 hours traveling home. That was what did me in, I think. That's what did me in, I think. All right, guys, I'm gonna throw you over to a friend. But I want to say thanks for coming tonight. I appreciate it. And so I'm on VATSIM now. So if you guys want to fly together, we can do that now. Easier, I think. Also, obviously, if there's actually controllers next time, of course, like I said, you know, there was ATC earlier. There isn't now, but that's how it goes. But if there's ATC, then we can do that on VATSIM. So that'll be cool. But hope you guys look forward to that. It was pretty chill, but I appreciate you guys hanging out today. And, you know, really quick, just like, I know that I was away for a while, but I really... Then, which was one of the reasons why I thought about not going to WorldFlight, but honestly, it's really worth it. Like, you know, I mean, as much as I would like to maintain my stream schedule here while I'm gone at WorldFlight, I mean, we did so well for other people that I'm not even, you know, I don't regret it at all. So that was just like super, that like we raised way more than I think we thought we would raise too. It's the other thing. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to say that, like, I appreciate you guys being patient with me and coming back and understanding why I did that. And that is all. Hey, Hey, Black Dog. Thanks for stopping by. I am, like I said, I am hosting, but I appreciate it, dude. Thanks so much. All right, guys. I'm gonna throw you to my friend Jason. He's flying into. It looks like he's flying into Reno, I think. So he's a good guy, though. So I'll go say hi to him, guys. Oh, Pilot Edge Flyer, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thanks, Black Dog. All right, guys. I should be back tomorrow night. Probably 6 p.m. Pacific, but I might stream in the afternoon instead if I feel like it. Instead, if like there's ATC and I feel ready. So either way, you should see me tomorrow. But I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. And I'll see you soon, okay? So have a great night, and we'll see you later. Bye.